My garbage person is 5G, the devil, Hillary Clinton, and pedophile deep states, which is why I agree so much with this woman who went to the Palm Beach County Commissioner's workshop to workshop some idea she has, which might sound crazy to you, but if you don't believe them, you're the crazy one. John, please show her.
Okay, let's jump into this. This sounds rough. Let's find out.
You literally cannot mandate somebody to wear a mask knowing that that mask is killing people. It literally is killing people. And we the people are waking up, and we know what citizen's arrest is because citizen's arrests are already happening, okay? And every single one of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested. And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity. Every single one of you have a smirk behind that little mask, but every single one of you are going to get punished by God. You cannot escape God. You cannot escape God. I'm going to say that again. You cannot escape God.
Even if you were in a God-themed escape room and the website said that the escape room was, quote, easy or moderate, you cannot escape God. Even though the red lines up with the red and the blue with the numbers, you can't. She is right. She starts off great. And this is the normalist. I can say with full confidence that is the normalist part of what she said.
You want to see more?
I do want to see more,
let me
John.
just briefly mention, I don't know what this particular individual thinks citizen's arrest is, but that certainly seems like a threat against elected officials. I don't know, but let's go to more of the video.
6 feet, like I said before, is military protocol. You're trying to get the people to train them so when the cameras, the 5G comes out, what? They're gonna scan everybody. We got to get scanned. We got to get temperatured. The kids have to go to school with masks. Are you insane? Are you crazy? I think all of you should be in a psych ward right the heck now.
I love when someone says a bunch of crazy, insane things and then pivots pivots to, you guys are crazy. You guys are insane. And is that ableist? I don't know. I just want to point out that, like, she just, this is inside the mind of the very correct people who are informed, but like they read these things on Facebook and they know it must be right because there's no serifs on that font. There's no serifs. No one's trying to trick me. This is the accuracy. I don't need frills. I just want facts. And they read it and they believe it. But it becomes very clear when they try to explain it to people that they never understood the lie they're supposed to tell. So it just becomes this vomit of with 5Gs and the cameras, and they're going to temperature the kids because that's how that works.
Why is that a bad? What are they getting out of the temperature? What is the devil taking from you? It doesn't take your heat. You don't lose your heat.
But the devil gives you heat because you are infested with devils. But what is the full scope, John, of this lie being told to us about the virus? Well, she elaborates just how deep it goes.
Let's see.
This is insane. And then you want to open this meeting with a prayer to God. Are you praying to the devil? Because God is not listening to that prayer. Because all of you are practicing the devil's laws. What happened to Bill Gates? Why is he not in jail? Why is Hillary Clinton not in jail? Why are all of these pedophiles that are demanding you all to listen to their rules? Why are they not in jail? Oh, is it because you're part of them? Are you part of the deep state?
Your time has expired.
The deep state is going down. And if any of you are in the deep state, you're going down with it.
Brett, did this person specifically mention Q, or are we just getting QE vibes?
I didn't see her. This is literally all I've seen of her because I've tried not to read the news very much on my week off. But it is very QE vibes. the deep state is something that I'm not even sure people know who say deep state know about Q. It might just there's like two different ways you end up saying deep state. One is QAnon and the other is like Hannity. And I love it where it's like, even if you, ma'am, are actively investigating the deep state, I can tell that you're not close, because you're almost asking if people will admit that they're deep state.
Which seems like they wouldn't if they were
wouldn't do
deep
that.
state.
I love that she gets in the Bill Gates, Hillary Clinton, and thing. That really is like one of those songs that starts off like really mellow, and it's like, and then by the end, it's the loudest thing you've ever heard. It's like, it's Mac the Knife, and it's just like, I want to arrest Bill Gates.
I just don't like it. I don't want it anymore, Brett. Is Q still gonna be a thing when we're 80? Is it still gonna be?
I don't know, man. Because like there's a lot happening that's good and bad with the democratization of information, in that everyone can have access to it. Before, if you were just like bored, yes, maybe you had access to conspiracy theories somewhere, but you weren't also then able to really share them with anyone.
Yeah.
But now you have unending access to insanity, and you have unending access to the weirdos and the wackos, and you also have unending access to the weird, wacky, insane information like that.
And you can make money by spreading the weird, wacky stuff yourself, potentially, as an influencer. Yeah. So look, I don't know who she is individually. Please don't go and harass her or track her down or anything like that. She as an individual doesn't matter. What matters is that our country is filled with people like this. It's not, I used to think it was like 1% of the country believed really crazy things. On Twitter, it looks like 50% of the country does. I don't think either of those are right, but it's in the middle. Like, people, I grew up believing we're going to get to Star Trek someday. Like, we're all just going to be good and like pursue our passions and help each other. This is a weight dragging us down. Is the irrationality, the anti-science, the willingness to believe almost anything. And it's all the grifters that are spreading it constantly, that this woman was corrupted. She wasn't born believing this insanity. Like, dishonest, powerful liars created her.
Yeah.
We're not getting to Star Trek.
But it is true that in the past, you were able to tune into like town halls and people would come in and say that.
Yeah.
Just maybe, now, it is fun. I wonder what exposing them leads to. Like, she's got to see that she's insane. And I love that she's like...
All the people who comment on Twitter, I've lost all my friends, my family doesn't love me anymore because of Q, that's the price I pay for following the true path or whatever. There are people who've lost everything, and that, to them, just confirms how right they are.
God.
Yeah.
God help you.
Anyway, great choice for garbage people. But what does the community think? So we asked you, as we always do, and 13,000 of you voted. And for this week, the winner, Kentucky officials in charge of voting and polling stations, are the community TDR garbage people of the week for totally needless and not surprising voter suppression, as we always see. We have Trump for trying to reduce testing. By the way, I love, I think Angel puts this together. I love that you put reasons. I like that. He's at 25 for trying to reduce testing. We've got Bill Barr for being Bill Barr at 24. NYPD commissioner for claiming driving cars into people is not brutality at 12%. And Trump rally goers in Tulsa and Phoenix at 8%.
That was at 1,000,000%. That was supposed to be at 2,000,000%. And it's, I don't know, they didn't feel safe voting for that.
Well, anyway, congratulations, Kentucky election officials. You are garbage. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell
wherever it is so you don't miss anything.